Can I get some nasty bass? It's gonna be kind of right tonight. Fellas, we're gonna talk about a girl who's fake, huh? Fellas, can I get you to put your hands together for that? Name was Patty, but now it's gay. Girl, you seem to change it every day. Your hair was long, but now it's short. You say I got it cut, but I don't see no hair on the floor. Whenever I go out with you, I find out something new. You're a fake, baby. You can't conceal it. Know how I know? 'Cause I can feel it. You're a fake, baby. No rhyme or reason. 'Cause in your mind, it's lying season. Had brown eyes, but now they're blue. And those false eyelashes that you went to. Well, in bed this morning, you call me Clyde. Alex is the name that I go by. Oh, if women could be bonafide, then you'd be it. You're a fake, baby. You can't conceal it. Know how I know? 'Cause I can feel it. You're a fake, baby. I've blown your cover. The jig is up. 'Cause I discovered you're a fake, baby. No need to hide it. Can't change my mind. 'Cause I've decided you're a fake, baby. And I'm disgusted. The game is through. And girl, you're busted. Whenever I go out with you, I find out something new. You're a fake. You always have a good excuse. But girl, that ain't no use. You're a fake, baby. You can't conceal it. Know how I know? 'Cause I can feel it. You're a fake, baby. No rhyme or reason. In your mind, it's lying season. You're a fake, baby.
Hey y'all. Hello, hello, hello. Hopefully everyone is doing well, baby. We are back over here at the VLenore show, and I'm your host, none other than VLenore. Mhm. That's me. That's who I am. I'm VLenore. Look, cause I ain't even gonna dry beg. I ain't dry begging. I'm out here outright begging on today. Okay, look. The money is funny over here on this channel this month, and people like to strike channels and shit. I was gonna be talking tonight about a fake biatch, so it makes sense to use that fake music, right? Shout out to Alexander O'Neill and the time, okay? Because that's where it came from. All right. So shout out to Alexander O'Neill, which means that this video is not going to be monetized. Okay. Who are we fooling? Who are we fooling? Not me. Okay. I'm very clear. So look, if you feel that you're going to enjoy this content, if while you are watching the content and that it's good ass content, show some love to your girl, because the month has been looking real funky, like because of a mother sucker constantly um striking my channel. Yes, 12 strikes to be exact. Okay. So if you want to support the channel, please do. Feel free to super chat. Feel free to buy me a coffee. Feel free to hit your girl on Cash App. Okay. Okay, I'm just putting it out there because this video also will not get monetized because I use that music. All right. So I can't blame that mother sucker for this video, but I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. Okay. So if you want to support, I would gladly appreciate it. Okay. Now with that said, let me see who's up in this piece on today. Hey Say J, hey Miss Nisi, she's an introvert. Sari Colette is here. Mariah, Ray Della Lewis. Yes. The absolute perfect song, ain't it? And it's saying she's a fake. Hello? She's a fake baby. She's a fake baby. Yes. Hey, life ain't over. Southside Chi Town. Hello, how are you? Just Nikki to you. Old Man Johnson's Farm. Hello. Hi, Lexi the Law Nerd. How are you, honey bun? Hey, CS, them folks, Very Cherry, Virgo, Kelly. Y'all is up in here today, and I appreciate it. Now, do me this one solid thing, okay? Just please hit the like button because, again, when you don't go live consistently because a mother sucker constantly wants to strike your channel, even though you have a contract that says that there's nothing about the music you are playing that you shouldn't be playing, right? And that's why, even though they strike your channel, that you don't have any strikes against you. You don't have any strikes against you. So, with that said, it still impacts when you don't go live on a consistent basis. All right, out of fear. And out of the fact, you know what I'm saying? Now, again, uh things are being addressed, just not as fast as I'd like them to be. Do you understand? So please hit the like button. That would be so freaking helpful to me. Oh my God. I cannot tell you how helpful that is. That informs the people over here in the algorithm that we are still here. We are still doing the things we supposed to be doing over here. Okay? So please do that. Hit that damn like button. I'd appreciate it. All right, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. Look, this lady, Cheyenne Bryant. Oh yeah. This lady, something wrong with her. Okay. But I thought it was just something wrong with her. But it's not just her. No, it's not just her that there's something wrong with. There, there's something wrong with this man that Mark Lamont Hill interviewed. And we're going to talk about it. We're going to listen to him. But there's also it's I'm at a place now where I'm wondering whether or not there's something wrong with Mark Lamont Hill too. I mean, I'm just the way Mark Lamont Hill be over here acting like he is completely oblivious and doesn't know how to address these people that come onto his platform. It is so confusing to me. Oh, oh my God. It's just so confusing. Mark Lamont Hill, you're the established, you know, academic here who is also an interviewer, a journalist too. And I just don't know why you ain't getting up in this man's ass a little more because it's just weird to me. Or at least asking him. I don't know. I don't know. So anyway, Cheyenne Bryant is back in the news. Okay, she's back in the news because she wants to be. Yeah. Let's just start there. Cheyenne Bryant is back in the news simply because she wants to be in the news. She has clearly gotten upset that we are talking about her as much as we were talking about her. And you know why I feel like that? I feel like that because why else would she come out here and show us uh, 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 her putting on a cap and gown? Huh? Why else would she do that? I'm trying to understand. Hold on one second. I want to pull something up and I didn't have it up already. But I think, let me see. I'm trying to find the one that I'm really, really looking for. There we go. I found it. Okay. I found it. So this is why I'm saying some people, they just, it doesn't matter what type of attention they get. They're just happy to get any sort of attention, no matter how good or bad it is. And clearly, she wanted our attention. Okay. Now, look, she came out here showing us that she was putting on her cap and her gown for graduated, a doctoral, okay, graduate cap and gown, okay, for doctoral. And as you can see, look here, the picture that you see here, that right there. You see it? You see it? Okay, well, she got it over here on Amazon for $108. Okay, so you too can get your own PhD for $108. Thank you so much, Virgo Callie. I appreciate you, my love. I appreciate you. I do. I really, really do. Thank you for the cash app. So, I, you can get you a PhD for $108. That's the moral of that part of the story. Okay. Now, for those of you that really don't know what I'm talking about and has not seen what Miss Thing was out here doing, I'm actually going to show you a video that Dr. Jamal Harrison Bryant put out just a couple days ago. Uh-oh, hold on. I want to show you this video. You'll get to see a clip. I'm not going to bring hers up because he sort of highlights it in his videos, real short. Okay. He did a short, it's like 3 minutes long, and he's going to give us an update on some documentation. Well, no, not documentation. He's going to give us some information on an actual letter he received from a university, allegedly, that has bestowed a PhD on cis. Okay. And then I'll give you my feelings on the matter. Okay. All right. So let's go on over here real quick to see. Oh, wrong one. I thought I had it up. My bad. Hold on. I pulled it up. I just didn't share it. Okay. There we go. Okay. So let's get into the video that Dr. Jamal Harrison Bryant, an actual PhD holder. Okay. I want to say now, forgive me, I could have this wrong. I should have looked it up right away. But from what I understand, I believe he got his PhD from Duke, but he definitely got his master's from Duke. Okay. He went to Morehouse. He went on to Duke. He might have got his PhD through a theological. It might be a theological seminary that or school, that gave him that PhD. I don't know, but what I do know is he has a legitimate PH and a D. Okay. All right. Now, let's listen to what he has to say about the letter he recently received. Check it out.
I shouldn't even have to do this. It's ridiculous.
Uh-oh. Come on. Come on. Come on, Jamal Harrison Bryant. Why you buffering? Hold on. Why you buffering on him?
Over a month ago, I
Oh, shoot. Why we buffering over here?
came to you and apologized for platforming Dr. Cheyenne Bryant.
You did.
I felt I had a responsibility
And did.
considering my sister is the former president of the American Psychological Association,
Ooh.
one of the
Hold on, y'all. I'm
youngest to
sorry that this is buffering like that. But again, that was Dr. Jamal Harrison Bryant's actual biological sister, who is the former president of the, what did he say? The Psychological Association of America, like the national association. So just so we're clear on that, okay? Then folks said, I think Mark was just trolling. Well, he must have been trolling when Touré was on there initially. He must have been trolling when that other therapist came on to talk to him. He must have been trolling when nobody was on his show, and he came out here acting like he couldn't doubt whether or not Cheyenne Bryant had a PhD, like he's just going to believe what she says. He must have been trolling on all those videos too, because from what I can tell, he just be, I don't know what he be doing. I didn't know if he was trying to holler at her, because he keeps acting like he don't know what the hell is going on. So I disagree. Okay? He done did this too many damn times. Okay? But I'm just saying. All right? But let's listen to Jamal Bryant. I hope it stopped buffering.
hold that position. Not soon after that, I received an email, a cease and desist.
Uh-oh. Not a cease and desist.
Not to mention her name or to speak to the controversy. I scanned down to the bottom, and it was not from a lawyer.
Oh, shoot. What the hell just happened? Hold on, y'all. Hold on, Jamal. So basically, he's saying he received a cease and desist saying don't speak her name, don't speak on her or the situation, but only to look at the bottom of the letter, and it wasn't even signed by an attorney or her. Okay, let's listen who it came from, if we can ever listen to it.
You're not from an attorney, not anybody who was barred. It was from Cheyenne Bryant herself.
Oh, it was from her.
I said, I'm going to walk away. I do not want to be a part of black on black crime. So I let it go. Never addressed it, never mentioned it again until I received this email on yesterday from Dr. Jaquel Pitts, who is serving as the president of Indiana Southwest Christian University, who said to me in writing that Dr. Cheyenne Bryant has just received her PhD in theocentric psychology.
And what now?
I did a quick Google search. Indiana, the whole state, does not recognize Indiana Southwestern Christian University, is not registered.
Don't say that.
The president claimed that the degree is in theocentric psychology. Again, I didn't even use Claude or ChatGPT. Google, the cheapest one, says that theocentric psychology shifts a person from ego to universal thought. I don't even know what that means. The president goes on to say that they cannot provide any transcripts. I send a one-line email. Who are y'all accredited by? And he sent me back this. Accreditation Religioso. I don't know what this means. But ladies and gentlemen, the last line that I've highlighted for you is no transcript can be provided. I'm not going back and forth with y'all. The president of Indiana Southwest Christian University
Mhm.
doesn't even have a college email.
What?
Jackwell Pitts is on Gmail.
No.
So if you want the transcript, email him directly, and maybe he'll be able to give you answers I'm not able to provide.
Oh my God.
Y'all, let's shut the case
The shut case.
on Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. The only robes I want
What now?
to see people in are the 500 kids who are trying to go to Howard and accredited school.
Oh my God.
God bless you.
Speaking of those 500 kids trying to go to Howard who were just informed that they ain't gonna be able to go because the financial aid fell through or some shit like that. Let's pray for them. Hope that gets resolved if it hasn't been resolved already. But yeah, we got bigger fish to fry than this raggedy heifer out here pretending to be a psychologist. Okay? We got bigger fish to fry than her ass, but we gonna fry her anyway. I said we're gonna fry her ass anyway. And I'm not mad about it, okay? I'm still gonna do it. Now, with that said, as you can see also in this photograph here to the right is Mark Lamont Hill, who had the opportunity to actually interview Jaquel Pitts, the person who sent that email to Dr. Jamal Harrison Bryant. Regardless of how y'all feel about him, he is an actual doctor. Okay? And that's all you need right now to worry about, okay? I don't care about all that other shit, that raggedy shit he was doing. That ain't got nothing to do with this. That man actually has a PhD, and he's the only Dr. Brian will be speaking of on today. Okay? Just so we're clear about that. Okay. Now, with that said, let's get into this because this is why I said Mark Lamont Hill, bruh, I don't know about you sometimes, okay? I just don't because where all of this stuff has been concerned, it has been hard for me to understand your level of questioning and what it is you actually believe versus what it is you're leading us to believe that you believe. I'm just saying, please hit the like button, okay? Again, I don't know what it is that you actually believe or what it is you say you believe that you believe. You feel me? Now, hold on. Look at the Lord blessing. Won't he do it? Thank you for letting the Lord use you, Miss Piggy Braxton. You better let the Lord use you. Thank you so much for gifting a membership. Oh, yes. And Sonia's aluminum foil is our newest member of Club B. Yes. Won't he do it? So, with that said, thank you so much, Miss Piggy Braxton, and also thank you, Sonia's aluminum foil for being here, and welcome to Club V. Not that you weren't always around and a member anyway. Okay? All right. Now, back to this bullshit. Okay? So we're going to get over here and we're going to listen. We're going to listen to Mr. Jaquel. I'm sorry. I guess he's Dr. Jaquel Pitts, who came on to the Mark Lamont Hill show. And they discussed this bullshit, his school, because he's the president of said university that's not recognized on Google and in all of the state of Indiana. we're going to talk to him and listen as to how, when, and where Dr. Cheyenne Bryant qualified and earned this PhD. Okay. All right, just so we're clear. Now, let me say this. I have not listened to this entire thing. So, I'm happy to do that with you, but I've heard a good portion of it. And the longer this shit goes on, the worse it gets. Yeah, you'll see what I mean if you haven't seen it already. Okay. So let's listen here, okay? Let's go.
Prize. And so rather than traffic and internet gossip,
Uh-huh.
rather than guess, I said, let me bring the man in himself. Let me bring the
Yeah.
brother in himself,
Bring him in.
who could help us understand what's going on.
Hopefully.
So joining us right now is Bishop Jaquel Pitts, who is the president of the university in question. Bishop Pitts, thank you.
Hold on. I didn't realize his name was Bishop Pitts. See, I skipped right over that part. Okay. I knew he was allegedly Dr. Pitts, which you will hear later on in the video, but I didn't know his ass was Bishop. See, God don't like all this. God does not like all this lying and clout chasing. He's not fond of it. I'm here to tell you, he's not. So let's listen. Lexi said she qualified and earned this bashing we giving her. That's for damn sure. She definitely done qualify for this, and this nigga is about to qualify as well. Okay, Bishop Pitts. Okay, let's listen to it.
For joining me, and thank you especially for joining me on short notice.
You're welcome. Yeah, thanks for having me, Dr. Hill.
It's a pleasure. Please call me Mark. I'm not.
Again, Dr. Lamont Hill is playing in our face with these interviews sometimes. I'm just saying, especially when it comes to Cheyenne Bryant. I feel like he wanted to get some, because I don't know why he was caping for this lady at first. Now, he ain't caping for no more. He ain't. And he's married. He is. But baby, it just seemed like I didn't understand it. I didn't understand it because we knew he is a university professor. So when I started this off and I said he's a whole academic himself, I didn't understand why he ain't know this. Okay, but let's listen, okay?
I'm not into the titles too much. Causes problems.
Okay.
And let's say this too. A person with the PhD, while you earn the title, and many do prefer that you refer to them as Dr. Whatever, but most of them don't feel the need to come out here and splatter it all over the place because they know who they are and they know that they've earned it and they don't have to prove that to anyone per se. But someone like a Cheyenne Bryant who claims to have it should be willing to show and prove, but she won't do it. So anyway, let's listen.
So talk to me. I'm sorry, we live, so I'm working out the light situation as we talk.
Okay.
First of all, what is the institution that you are president of?
What is it?
Indiana Southwest Christian University is an institution that I am the president of. It's a private Christian university. It's not like secular universities that offer a vast array of subjects like business and biology. It only offers subject matters that pertains to fields in ministry, spiritual counseling, theology, Christian education, church administration, sacred music, Christian art, canon law, church communications, spirituality, and social work. So it's Christ-based. It's not a secular-based institution.
Okay. So it's a Christ. See, this is what I want to get across. This man is the bishop, right? His university is a Christian university, allegedly. And he wants us to believe, since it's a Christian institution, we supposed to just believe what he got going on is legit. And I would venture to say that the Lord is not pleased with this. I'm just saying, the Lord is not pleased, in my opinion. In my opinion. But let's listen.
Continue, please. I didn't mean to interrupt.
So we only offer religious-based degrees, and we are recognized by the state of Indiana. I believe I've sent your team official documentation from the state of Indiana recognizing our university. So Dr. Bryant's false claims that we're not registered or recognized in the state, I just want to provide education. So a religious institution or a private Christian university can apply for religious exemption that allows them to operate without a formal secular accreditation.
But why would you? But why would you? Look, there are a whole lot of churches. That's like any church out here could come out here and say, and some do, giving out these fake ass titles. Because I don't even want to say they're giving out fake ass degrees, but they take people through these programs and give them a fake ass doctor title at the end of completing said program. And that shit is whack to me. Okay? It is not credible on any level. And if it were, they would go through the proper channels so that damn degree would mean something in the instance or in the event that they would like to pursue certain roles in the church, outside of the church, and wherever else. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this here. Look what this person just did. Look at what she had just did. Mrs. Peggy Braxton is now Dr. Bishop Mrs. Peggy Braxton, PhD. I guess you can do it. I guess that's fair. I guess that's fair. I guess if Cheyenne can do it, Mrs. Peggy Braxton can do it too. Shit. Who is me to judge? Okay, I'm just, girl, a mess. Okay, let's listen to Bishop Dr. whatever his name is, Pitts, Jaquel. I thought it was a woman at first. I did. At first, I thought Jaquel was a female. Huh? Kind of like that Leandra. It's giving bitch, but apparently it's not. Okay? Apparently it's a whole man's. So let's listen.
And in regard to receiving federal student aid funds, there are certain institutions that choose not to participate in that process, and so they go by a process of religious exemption. So what we have is official religious exemption from the state of Indiana, which we provided a copy of the letter to your team. If you don't have it, I'll resend it.
Yeah, I have it right here. Let me pull up this letter.
Thank you, sir. I didn't see the letter
because as I'm trying to zoom it in for my audience here.
Yeah, do it for us.
But as I'm reading said letter, it says, it explains what religious exemption is, and it says that it will allow organizations and institutions to be exempted if they have a clearly religious nature, which you're saying you all are. The one thing that it seemed to me, though, that came up at the end of the letter, if I'm not mistaken, is that they will now review your case to see if they will give you the exemption. Is that correct?
Oh,
no, that's not correct. What the letter, based on my
wait a minute. So this exemption you claim that you're eligible for, and why we don't need to put a whole lot of stock in your shit, and judging you is really something you ain't even got either. So Cheyenne ain't got a real PhD, and you ain't got a real exemption, sir. Based upon the documentation that you provided. Interesting. Okay, let's listen.
interpretation stated that if there's anything that modifies with the curriculum that we are disseminating, there will be a further review, because the curriculum has to be strictly religious in nature in order for us to receive the religious exemption.
Okay. So as of now, you're saying that the organization has been granted a religious exemption and is accredited by the Indiana's Commission on Higher Education.
What I'm stating is that we have been granted a religious exemption by the state of Indiana, as verified in the letter. In regard to accreditation, we have accreditation, but it is not recognized by the United States Department of Education. There is no actual mandate. There is actually no mandate of accreditation.
Okay, if the what do you say, the American Department of Education, if they don't give a fuck about it, I don't give a fuck about it. If they don't acknowledge it, I ain't gonna acknowledge it. Are you understanding what I'm putting down? Are we serious right now? Sir, you came out here and did this damn interview and provided this whack-ass letter only for it to backfire on your ass. This is a mess. Hi, boo, Bell Tower's my home. People really should learn that you don't have to put your face so close to the camera. I am sitting here counting nose hairs. Look, let me say this. I don't believe a man who has to do his interview, a university professor. I don't believe him if he can't do it from his university presidential office with his degrees in the back. He got to come out into the parking lot in front of that apartment building and hold this here interview with a real live established journalist and university professor Dr. Mark Lamont Hill. He should have been looking all of the parts, considering that his school doesn't even have any sort of accreditation. Well, it sounds like it doesn't, but then towards the end, he starts to say it does. So I'm confused. And if I got to be confused about it, I don't believe it. Hit the like button. Thank you.
We are not mandated to have accreditation recognized by the United States Department of Education. There's also religious institutions that specifically object to secular accreditation, but we do have accreditation, but it's not recognized by the United States Department of Education. However, there is no law mandating accreditation.
Okay, understood.
There's no law demanding it, but what folks will not do is accept it. It may not be a demand, but it most certainly is an expectation. Nigga, please. Okay, let's listen.
So you are not accredited, but you are exempted from those by the accredited organization, and you're standing in that as a principal choice, not as like a we're not good enough to be accredited. You're saying we're not based on our religious nature.
No, we are accredited, but we're not accredited by secular accreditation that's recognized by the United States.
By the people that accredit.
But there are other religious universities and colleges around this country that also offer religiously based degrees and certifications that are in fact accredited by the United States Department of Education. And anybody going to a school and paying money to attend it, only to learn that it's not regionally accredited by said United States Department of Education, it don't mean shit. You might as well just go over to Joe Blow's house and let him type you up a certificate after you done attended a few classes at their house. This doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense. Miss Nisi said, does his school have students? Is that where Nesto went? No, Nesto couldn't have gone there because they just opened this bitch up 2 months ago, which is another reason. I'm sorry, we haven't gotten to that part yet, but the school has only been open for about 2 months. And there's no way anybody received a PhD in the 2-month period of time. You see how this go? It's only been open for 2 months, which is why Google doesn't acknowledge it. Indiana don't give a shit about it. And we shouldn't either. You see? See, he would have been better off. I'm sorry, Cheyenne Bryant would have been better off going to Job Corps. At least there she'd have got some sort of certification for her time and effort. At least I hope Nesto completed his studies at the Job Co. And if he did, he's doing better than Cheyenne Bryant. This a mess. All right, let's listen.
So just so our audience understands, I'm not trying to nitpick and then I'll move on. Most universities are accredited by certain bodies. Y'all aren't accredited by those bodies. Y'all are accredited by somebody.
Yeah,
else.
those are called. Yeah, I'm very familiar with that. They're classified as regional accrediting bodies. We're not accredited by regional accrediting bodies.
And regionally accredited bodies are the legitimate bodies that count in this country. Period. If you get, I know this is going to sound crazy, but a nationally accredited university is not as legitimate as a regionally accredited university. I don't have time to sit here and explain these details, but just look it up in your spare time. Nationally accredited versus regionally accredited, 2 different things. You want to have attended a regionally accredited university. You damn sure don't want to be a part of some organization that doesn't want to be accredited by nobody. Okay? Jesus.
For 2 reasons: due to our religious beliefs and because there's actually no law mandating accreditation.
Okay, fair enough.
But we are accredited by a religious form of accreditation that accreditates religious degrees.
Understood. I have here a copy of Dr. Bryant's doctoral diploma.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, doctorate degree.
Yeah, doctoral degree. I'm sorry, but it's
This says the Indiana Southwest Christian University. First of all, why is the W small? I don't know. And why isn't it just straight up and down spelled out? Indiana Southwest Christian University. What was wrong with spelling out your whole university name? The Ohio State University, which has a lot more letters involved, they don't have a problem spelling out their entire name. Why can't you do that for the Indiana fake ass Southwest Christian University? That looks like the Kinko's diplomas that y'all say other people out here on YouTube have. But anywho, this is her degree, y'all. This is her degree that he gave her.
The diploma, but yeah, it's a doctoral degree for sure. I mean, it's definitely paper.
Wait, what?
And
he said it's definitely paper. Is that what he just said? It's definitely paper. Hey, let's talk about it all. He said it's a doctoral degree for sure. I mean, it's definitely paper. Is it? I mean, I know it looks like paper, but why are we looking at it on top of a manila envelope? Is there a reason why you didn't or mail it to her? Why are you holding it, laying it across a manila envelope? Why didn't you put it at least on a hardback diploma folder? Y'all, if you've ever, shit, I believe they do it for high school diplomas now. I mean, have you ever received a degree? They come typically in a really nice hardback cover or folder. Huh? I'm not really sure why hers looks like it was printed out on the computer. A gold sticker was placed on top of it, and then he laid it across that manila envelope. I'm not impressed, sir. I'm really, really, really not impressed with this. But okay. Lexi says, sir, I was born at night, but not last night. Uh-huh. I'm with you. He must think we was all born this morning. In fact, the fuck? Okay, let's listen.
It says, Indiana Southwest Christian University hereby confers upon Cheyenne Bryant the degree of Doctor of Psychology, Theocentric Psychology.
What the fuck?
So on your on the email you sent, you all offer Doctor of Education and Doctor of Philosophy, correct?
Correct.
But here on the paper, it doesn't say that. It says Doctor of Psychology.
That is correct. So for this particular case, we decided to offer a Doctor of Psychology degree to Theocentric Psychology. This particular case is a very profound case. Just to give some background on why I even made this decision, it's because this has been talked about matter for for a consecutive amount of years. And I took the initiative upon myself, because she has 2 honorary doctorate degrees. I took the initiative upon myself to give her a earned doctorate degree. In her interviews that she possesses online, she says, I'm a doctor of psychology. If you go back to her previous video, she says, I'm a doctor of psychology. I'm a doctor of psychology. So that.
Let me get this straight. First, I heard him say this has been a conversation over the past couple of years. It hasn't. It's been over the last couple of months. Okay, let's start there, because no one gave a damn about her really a couple of years ago. So we weren't talking about this in particular a couple of years ago. We've been talking about it for a couple of months. Okay, and you said out your mouth, sir, Dr. Bishop Pitts, that she has a couple of what do you call them? PhDs, not earned PhDs, but shit, I done lost the word in my head, child. You know, this is this menopause shit, okay? I'm telling you. My brain just doesn't function the way it's supposed to. But honorary. Thank you. It's an honorary. She has 2 honorary PhDs, but you, Dr. Bishop Jaquel, you wanted to give her an earned degree, yet your school has only been open 2 months, and she hasn't even attended your school. Make this make sense? How you gonna give somebody an earned degree and they haven't even come to your school? They didn't sign up for your school. Oh, I'm sorry. I might be getting ahead of myself. Okay. This must be okay. Spoiler alert. She's never attended the damn school. She's never applied to go to the damn school, and he don't know her. I just want you to know that. He doesn't even know this lady, but we'll get there.
was the primary reason why the degree is classified as a doctor of psychology, because I wanted to validate her self-fulfilled prophecy. And also,
wait a minute. You wanted to validate her self-fulfilling prophecy. She could validate it and fulfill her self-fulfilling prophecy if she would take her motherfucking self to school and finish the work required to get the degree. Call me crazy. She can bring her self-fulfilling prophecy into existence by simply applying for a school, taking the courses, doing the dissertation, and earning said degree. It's not hard, people. This is not hard. Let's listen.
Is there are individuals who doubted the validity of her degree. So I said, okay, you know what? I'm going to step up and I'll grant her a degree. And now there's proof that she actually has a degree.
So
what do you mean now there's proof? Because you decided to print out some shit on your home printer? Sir, I don't even believe you have classroom space anywhere. Your ass is outside doing this interview. We don't even know if you got classrooms. We don't know nothing about you, Jaquel. This is some dumb ass shit right here. This is stupid, and he's dumb, and he's making a fool of himself simply because he wants some cooch. If you ask me, I think all of this is for clout and cooch. But she don't even want to give you none because she don't like men. She don't like men. I'm telling you, someone hit me up. It'd be so funny if I told y'all who hit me up with this info. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all without telling y'all. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all without telling y'all, cause y'all probably ain't gonna never really talk to her. She probably ain't gonna never really. I don't know. She might, cause she crazy. Okay, but that same lesbian lady that I told y'all about, that was ghosting people. She actually knows Cheyenne's ex-girlfriend who Cheyenne was dating for 20 years. 20. Now I don't know if they still mess around or not. This lady, I mean, I had the name of the lady and everything. Wait, what did I do with that? Let me see if I put it. Let me check something. Shit. Let me look. Hold on real quick, y'all. See if I can find. Did I put it under the person's? Hold on. Because she gave me all these deets because she knew the girl. The girl, let me tell y'all this. This lady right here, when I say this, okay, so the person who told me, about that other story, right? I'm serious. You going to, don't leave me now, Lexi. I'm trying to tell you. The lady who had told me about that man that she had phone SCX with, and then she ghosted his ass, and and then blocked him. Okay, she is the person who told me that she knew Cheyenne because a mutual friend of theirs wanted to hook them up. Okay, and then one night in particular, old girl did come to old girl's house. So Cheyenne came to old girl's house that I'm talking about, and something else broke out. I can't remember now. I'm gonna have to go get the because she told me this child 2 months ago. She told me 2 months ago about this shit. And she said, shit, I didn't put it there. I know I put it somewhere. Let me look, because I gotta tell you, I will tell y'all this lady's name that allegedly this person. Wait a minute, did I put it? hold on. Let me see if I can find Cheyenne. I thought I had put it in my notes somewhere. Okay, I'm going to get the details for y'all. I'm going to get the details for you. Because I thought I wrote it down or typed it in my notes section, but I don't see it. I thought shit. Okay, I can't find it right now. Okay, and for a sake of time, I don't want to go into it. But bottom line is, this lady, hey, Black but not bitter. So this lady had told me how Cheyenne don't even do dudes. Now she told me this. Granted, let me give credit where credit is due. Tasha K came out several months ago. Shit, over 6 months ago, long before this shit came out about Cheyenne Bryant not having her PhD. Long before that happened, Tasha K came out here and said that Cheyenne Bryant don't even like men. Okay? Well, this person who I don't believe, honest to God, I don't even believe this person knew that Tasha K had said that, because when she said it to me, I think I said, girl, that's what Tasha K said. She said, girl, I'm telling you, I know the girl, and she was saying how she was dating, what was that? There's a stud, because she likes studs. Cheyenne Bryant does, whatever. And this particular stud she was with had been with Cheyenne for 20 years. Cheyenne had not been with men, but she was using her looks, her femininity to, one, attract men and get on the platforms of these men, so that these people. That's why I feel like Mark Lamont Hill, Joe Budden, even Jamal Harrison Bryant, there were people platforming her because on some level there's an attraction I feel that they have physically to this woman. Same with I don't know, wasn't she on Club Shay Shay? She was definitely on oh boy from the Charlotte, y'all know, with the crazy hair and shit. I used to really like him, I thought, but now I don't know. But y'all know who I'm talking about. The other ex-football player who has, he wears his hair like how Jay-Z was just wearing his before it got shaved off. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I can't think of it. But I'm not mad at her using her beauty or her femininity to attract them. But the bottom line is, she was also telling women how they should function in their heterosexual relationships with men. Bitch, Cam Newton, thank you, Sejay. But she don't even like men. So why am I listening to her? No wonder she could sit in the tub butt ass naked with a man and dare him to touch her, because she didn't want to be touched by his black ass in the first place. I'm just saying. All right, let's listen. All I'm saying is the lady lies, and the lady is on bullshit. Okay, I'm just saying that. Okay, let's listen.
So your university doesn't give doctors of psychology, but you've given one, and that one is to Cheyenne Bryant because of her self-fulfilled prophecy.
No, we provide doctor of psychology degrees, but it's rare that students elect to pursue that degree.
How many doctors of psychology?
How are you going to say what's rare for a student to want to pursue in your school when your school has only been open for 2 months? He just sat here and said that we offer these degrees, but it's rare that a student wants to pursue that degree. You've only been in existence for 2 years. For 2 months. Months, y'all. Months. Attitude and Tylenol said, is Dr. Umar running this school too? What the hell is going on? What the hell? Right, 2 months and dog years. Dr. Bishop, Mrs. Peggy Braxton, PhD, said Mark Lamont Hill is educated and confused at the same time. That's what I'm saying. I'm mad at him for not going harder on some of these questions. Anyway, let's listen, y'all. This is a mess. What you say, just ask Sean. He got that good, authentic HP ink. That's what I'm saying. Look, I just bought a printer about 2 weeks ago, whatever, and the ink is beautiful on it. It's just printing its ass off over here. Okay, had a lot of shit to print. You'll find out what later. But I had a lot of shit to print, and baby, it's printing all nice and good. I should have fucked around and printed me off a PhD degree and said it was coming from a Christian university that I made up last week. That's what I should have done. Because I want a PhD for real, for real. You mean all I needed to do was print it out on my HP printer? Girl. Anyway.
How many have you given ever?
Only one. So literally the university was created.
And who's that one? Is it Cheyenne Bryant?
Cheyenne Bryant. The university.
Did you hear that? Did y'all hear that? I'm gonna run it back because y'all ain't paying attention. Y'all ain't paying attention. Okay. First of all, he gave her this degree so that, you know, he could help her fulfill her self-fulfilling prophecy. Listen to what he says about the students, the likelihood that students in his school even decide to pursue this type of PhD. And that he has had only one person from his school actually earn said PhD. And guess who that was? This lady, the one who's never applied, attended, or graduated from said school that opened 2 months ago. Let's listen.
See. No, we provide Doctor of Psychology degrees, but it's rare that students elect to pursue that degree.
Okay.
How many doctors of psychology have you given ever?
Only one. So literally the university was created.
Who's that one? Is it Cheyenne Bryant?
Cheyenne Bryant. The university was just.
You see how he fast talks past these fucking questions? How many of those degrees has your school awarded? One. Oh, only one? Yes. And who was that person? Cheyenne Bryant? Yes, Cheyenne Bryant. See, you know that. No, come back. Come back, sir. This is a mess.
Established in May of 2026. So
the school was established May. Look at Mark's face. This is what I'm saying, Mark. This is what I'm talking about right here, Mark. Mark, you done made me mad, Mark. Mark, you got to do better, sir. Look at him. He is in amazement. Okay, as you should be, Mark, because this is some damn bullshit that we are over here entertaining. Do you see this? Do you see this? Wait, Lexi said, girl, I can print you out one at work tomorrow. Oh my God, this is crazy, y'all. Wait, Attitude and Tylenol said, this is making me not want to give him coochie. Oh my God. What? If he was trying to get that from this mess of an interview, he failed. I know, right? Girl, this is a mess. Just as Char said, Mark Lamont Hill's face is morphing into Jesse Lee Peters. Okay, let's listen, y'all.
In regard to Dr. Bryant's narrative about the school not being registered, it was just started in May of 2026. So it's not going to have any type of standing online. It was just established in May of 2026.
How many?
So it's not going to have any standing online, but we should feel it should have some standing on whether or not she has earned an actual PhD. Do you hear? Google won't recognize this shit. I bet if y'all typed in right now, the VLenore show. Google gonna show you all kinds of shit about VLenore show and links to my videos and all sorts of things. But it won't even acknowledge that y'all's school is even real. It has no real standing, you said. But it has enough standing for us to believe that she has earned a PhD from you simply because you say so. No, that's honorary too. Just like your school is an honorary school. It ain't no fucking real school. You are an honorary president and you gave her an honorary PhD. Nigga, bye. Stop it.
Doctors have you given out total since May?
Only one.
So in the history of this school, which started
in May
8 weeks ago.
Yes.
Ooh, he said a week ago. Did you see? Now he is slick shading. I just caught that. Did y'all catch it? Because I hear things. Let me go back. Did y'all hear? Oh, he said 8 weeks ago. I'm sorry, but my bad. It's a good thing closed caption is here working because that's why I wanted to make sure that we got these words exact. My bad. He said 8 weeks ago, not 8 weeks ago. My bad. Not that it's much better. I just want to know where they are earning PhDs at over there in 8 weeks. Okay.
You've given out one degree, and that is to Cheyenne Bryant. So if you've only been open for 8 or 9 weeks, how have you been able to do an earned doctorate? I mean, I understand an honorary doctorate because that's based on life contributions, social contributions, status, etc. But an earned doctorate is usually done through coursework. You couldn't do coursework in 2 months.
Yeah, I'm very familiar with what's required of an earned doctorate. It usually takes 4 to 6 years. But as a private Christian university,
said, yeah. Actually, it doesn't necessarily take 4 to 6 years. It might take 4 to 6 years. No, it doesn't take 4 to 6 years to get a PhD, especially if you have a master's degree. Depending upon what your master's degree is in, a lot of these schools will give you earned credit for classes you took, excuse me, in graduate school during your master's program. Ask me how I know. I was going to say, don't ask me. No. Go ahead. Ask me how I know. I know because I researched it. I know because, and I ain't researched it in the last couple months. I researched this years ago because I know that I want to get a PhD at some point. It would be nice. I would love that. Okay. If I could pull that off, that'd be great. If I could find a way to get that paid for and make it happen, I would be so excited and ecstatic about it. Now, it takes longer than 4 to 6 years in totality if you were coming from high school. Now, mind you, let me say this. There are certain PhD programs, certain schools that don't require that you get an undergraduate degree or even a graduate degree in order to earn your PhD. But mind you, I wouldn't hire that motherfucker to save my life. If you skipped over all the bullshit, not the bullshit, but the real shit, the groundwork that should be laying out your academic history, like getting a bachelor's degree, then moving on to get a master's degree, that PhD, if you're going to skip those 2 phases, to me, I don't respect your PhD. Now, that's just me. I'm not saying it shouldn't be respected. I'm telling you, I personally wouldn't respect it. Me, VLenore, okay? I wouldn't respect it. But if you were to go straight out of high school and then go to get your bachelor's degree, which, could take you upwards to 4 years, then a master's degree that, depending upon your coursework, what you're going into, how many classes you're taking at one time, that's going to take you somewhere around 1.5 to 2 years. Okay. And then go on to get your PhD. If you're going full time, you might be able to knock it out in 3 years. If you're full-time, really not working a job, got the time and whatever to do it, child, we're talking about a good amount of time there. We're talking about a good, I don't know, 6 to 8 years to potentially get that PhD. So again, I feel like Dr. Bishop bullshitter. I don't think he even knows how this works. But okay, let's listen.
Actually reserved to right to waive traditional policies and procedures. So how we conducted that particular decision was we initiated a process called prior learning assessment and credit for prior learning. And what that is that's an assessment on one's previous work in the field of psychology or theocentric psychology. And that is a process where we grant credits based on their vocational experience, their career background. There was also a forensic analysis conducted on the therapy sessions and life coaching sessions conducted by Cheyenne Bryant, and she has approximately 20 or more publicly available. And we made the assessment based on her prior learning and her work in the field of psychology to provide her with this Doctor of Psychology and Theocentric Psychology degree.
Okay, let me stop that right there. So let me say this. He is correct. A lot of universities will give you life earned credit. No doubt about it. They sure will. In fact, there were a few classes that I was able to get just in my undergraduate degree because of the work that I did professionally and the number of years I had done it. Okay, a lot of schools do that. All right. Now, they weren't going to just hand me over a bachelor's degree because I had done a whole lot of shit prior to getting my bachelor's degree. But it can be done. And then when I went to get my first master's degree, because honestly, I'm just a few classes away from a second one. I don't know if I'm going to go ahead and move forward with that one because I'd rather just jump right in to get my damn PhD while you fooling. But when I was going through that process, I was able to again get some life earned credit for 2 or 3 classes, plus some of the coursework I had taken at one of my masters. So like I said, I had one master's program I was a part of, but when I went to work for a university, I was able to get that degree for free. So I was able to transfer credits from the first master's degree over to the second one, which meant I could get out in like a year, you see, because I had some earned credit and I was able to pinpoint some of the life earned credit. So none of that is rare or odd. However, I still had to go to school. I still had to take a certain number of courses in said school that was going to actually give me the degree, or else you weren't going to get the degree. So tell me how Cheyenne Bryant has earned, because this is the difference between honorary and earned. He's saying she has now received an earned PhD based upon her work, but she never applied, she never attended, and she ain't even received that Kinko's piece of paper that he has laying on top of that manila envelope. Are we following? Make it make sense, sir. Make it make sense. And your school was only open 8 weeks. Nigga, bye.
It's a very rare occurrence, but because it's a very controversial subject matter, we decided to take the step up and give her what she rightfully earned.
How do you know she rightfully earned it when you haven't seen transcript the first? Here's it. We don't even know she has a bachelor's degree. We don't even know that. We don't know that she has a bachelor's degree or master's degree. We know what she says. He claims he saw the picture on her wall from University of Phoenix. So maybe she does have one from them. Okay. For all we know, she lies so much she could have used Kinko's to create that one. But okay, let's give her the benefit of the doubt and say that she has the University of Phoenix master's degree. What I'm finding very interesting is the fact that he's saying that she has had 20 plus sessions that can be seen online. I haven't seen 20 sessions. I have not seen 20 sessions. I've seen a couple of interviews. I saw she did an interview with Cam Newton. She's calling that a therapy session. We know she did a interview with Club Shay Shay, but she was calling that a therapy session. We know that when Ray J was online one day talking about what he was going through and he didn't know if he was going to make it, he called Cheyenne Bryant. She shows up and they cut the feed for that session, if you will, if that's supposed to be considered a session. I want to know what 20 sessions did he see? Because I ain't seen not near one session. Session? Really? Not a session, sir. Interviews. Not the same thing. Give me a damn break. Hey, Rossi. Attitude Talent say University of Phoenix is a diploma mill that most employers don't respect. True. Bell Towers Mahomes said Ray J need his money back. Ain't nobody paying this lady for this shit. She does this shit for clout. Cam Newton didn't pay her for that damn interview. You ain't gonna make me believe that he did. Shay Shay didn't pay her for that interview. And I damn sure don't believe Ray J paid her for showing up on his live. You know what I mean? So all these people full of shit. I ain't going for it. Dr. Bishop, Mrs. Piggy Braxton, PhD, says she has a bachelorette and a mister's degree, not to be mistaken for a bachelor. Oh, I'm sorry. She has a bachelorette and a mister's degree, not to be mistaken for a bachelor's or a master's degree. There you go. Ciao.
Impelled by her story about Arkansas University not providing transcripts and not having records. So we stepped up and gave her transcripts and her degrees.
How can you give a person transcripts that didn't go to school with you? This is some bullshit. How do you provide transcripts to a woman who did not attend your school? And sir, Mr. President of a fake ass university, sir, you stepped up because you thought this was the clout that was going to put you and your little fake ass school on the map. Let's keep it real. That's what this is really about. Was you trying to get her phone number, her digits, her address? What is it that you're trying to do here? Because you can't possibly make us believe that you was on the up and up with this shit. I don't believe that the Dr. Bishop it has anything either, unless he maybe he fulfilled his own self-fulfilling prophecy and printed himself out one too from his HP printer. Maybe that's how he became a doctor and a bishop. I want to know who ordained this raggedy nigga. Huh? Who did that? This is ridiculous. Dr. Bishop, Mrs. Piggy Braxton, PhD, said, I knew when Kim Kardashian became a lawyer, I knew that it would open the floodgates for this type of nonsense. Now, look, I wouldn't be mad. Now, mind you, I don't think I would completely respect an attorney who did not go to get their bachelor's degree either, to be quite honest. Yeah, I wouldn't respect that shit either. Okay. I would respect a person who went and got their bachelor's degree and then went the apprentice route and spent some time doing the real live work of working on actual cases, studying the law, working under actual individuals. I could see that. I'm not mad at that, to be quite honest, but even Kim didn't do the shit to lay the groundwork, if you ask me, so that she could have been respected. You understand? I don't care even if she did pass the baby bar. She ain't passed the real bar. The baby bar ain't even, what is that really? It's like a test, a test, if you will. It's like the pre-test. Child. But if they had gone and gotten their bachelor's degree at least, and then spent 3-4 years working directly as an apprentice to an attorney and really was actively involved in the shit, I could get with that. But that's not what Kim did at all. Okay. Her privilege was going to get her that degree, but it didn't even work there for her. I'm just saying. Anyway, let's listen. Oh, before we do that. Hey, Bell Towers, my home. Thank you so much for the super chat. Can he fulfill my prophecy of being a millionaire? Okay, since he out here making dreams come true. That's a very good question. He's a dream maker. So I don't know. Oh God. Anyway, hey Leo lady. Leo lady said Kim wish she was a lawyer. Kim done gave that shit up. She already see how hard that shit is. Maybe she thought she was gonna be able to buy her way into a law degree. I don't know. I do not know. But child. Anyway, okay, let's listen. Oh wait, what'd you say? Just as Char said, I just Googled to see what comes up with his name, and someone asked on Instagram a question. How are you the president and VP of the... No, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Stop lying. Is he listed as the president and the vice president of his school? Now, I have heard of people being the president and CEO, but never the president and the vice president. I know you're lying. I know you're lying. I know you're telling lies. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey, Attitude and Tylenol, thank you for the super chat. What school is this? I can show up in a crop top and low riding jeans so I can skip all these classes and get him to print my master's degree? You absolutely can. Because his school is not accredited by anybody, okay? Because he don't have to, because it's a religious school and it just opened 2 months ago, and apparently you ain't even got to attend the school. All you got to do is mention that you would one day like to have a master's degree, and depending upon how cute you are, and you cute, girl, you probably could get you a degree too. On that same HP paper with a pretty gold seal on top. A gold sticker. Okay? Jesus. Okay, let's listen.
Did you attempt to get her, when you applied, did you look at any of her transcripts?
No.
I didn't actually have access to her transcripts.
You gave a degree to a woman from your university without seeing her transcripts from other universities that she claims she had. This don't even make good ass sense, sir.
I didn't have access to her transcripts.
Yeah, why
not?
That is a very tedious process to even acquire someone's transcripts. I have to contact previous universities, but
yeah, that's how it works. Yes, you have to contact previous universities. Actually, you don't. Let me go back. You don't do it. No, the student has to go to their previously attended schools, put in the request to give authorization to release said transcripts to any other university or job who is requiring it. And then you make a determination as to whether or not they've passed, they've failed the right number of courses in order to be accepted into your program. And then therefore qualifying them for any said degree you claim they have earned. Again, how could he check these things when the woman never applied, attended, or graduated from his school? He's never even talked to the lady. And then this bullshit about Argosy not being available and you can't get the transcripts and you can't get the degree. It's all a lie. It's been proven to be a lie. It may have closed down, but you can still access the information so that your records can be found. It's a lie. I can't.
Was made aware of is that she does have.
You just go online and you type the name, you enter it, you give them, like, I think, a small fee. It takes about 5 minutes.
Yeah, unfortunately, we wasn't able to do that. However, we are aware that she does have a master's in psychology from the University of Phoenix, based on the viral Netflix video that she posted. If you look closely in the background, you'll see her master's of psychology degree.
First of all, she didn't have a viral Netflix video. She did a video claiming that Netflix will be doing a documentary on her. And she didn't even really say that. She said, when my Netflix documentary comes out, blah, 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 blah. Again, I think that's her trying to create another self-fulfilling prophecy, because when did Netflix say they doing a documentary on this heifer? And it ain't gonna be cute. If they can get Tyra Banks to tell on herself and humiliate her as she participates in a documentary that bashed the fuck out of her, you think that they gonna spend time uplifting a Cheyenne Bryant? Stop it.
Well, so you confirmed her master's degree by zooming in on a Netflix video.
Yes. Okay. She claims on her public biography that she has a master's in psychology from University of Phoenix. And when you look on the video, you'll see it. Also, we did confirm her attendance at the doctoral level of her participating in courses at Argosy University as a doctor, as there are various students who stated that she was in the same class. So that's verification that she attended doctoral level classes at Argosy University. So that was
But attending classes doesn't mean she passed the class, and it certainly doesn't mean she took all of the required classes to earn said degree. It's not too hard to understand this.
I'm not aware of that, but however, based on her competency,
what if she attended all the classes and didn't pass any of them?
Right.
Based on her competency level and her aptitude level demonstrated in the videos, we're pretty sure that she passed the courses.
We're pretty sure.
Are you a psychologist?
Wait a minute.
I am a therapist.
Are you trained as a psychologist?
I am trained as a psychologist.
Why would there be such a pause before answering that question? My guess is the same way in which she lied about having a doctorate degree is what he is doing right now. Make it make sense. Why would he respond that way? Now, clearly, Mark Lamont Hill is not a psychologist. He has a PhD, but I don't even know what his PhD is in, right? But I bet if you asked him if he was a psychologist, he would just say no. Or what was your PhD in? He would just say what it is. VLenore, do you have a bachelor's degree? Yes. In what? Social psychology. VLenore, do you have a master's degree? Yes. What's it in? Human resources management. I also have coursework in leadership as well, a leadership master's degree as well, but I have not completed that one. VLenore, do you have a PhD? No, I do not. It's very simple. I ain't got to think about these fucking answers. I ain't got none of it. This is ridiculous. I need to go back and I need y'all to see how he answered that damn question. Why is this a weird question to ask?
Based on her competency level and her aptitude level demonstrated in the videos, we're pretty sure that she passed the courses.
Are you a psychologist?
Huh?
I am a therapist.
Are you trained as
a psychologist and a therapist? Not necessarily one and the same. Let me start there. Not necessarily one and the same. Why would he ask you a specific question? Are you a psychologist? Pause. I am a therapist. Are you trained as a psychologist? Yes, I'm trained as a psychologist. Are you though? And even if you trained as one, don't make you one. Give me a fucking break.
Psychologist?
I am trained as a psychologist.
So what do you look for? Because I'm not. That's what I'm asking. So what do you look for to know if someone has demonstrated competency in the field?
So number one, are you presenting psychological theories? Are you talking about behavioral theories? Are you demonstrating ideas about personality? Are you demonstrating ideas about motivation? Are you providing solutions to behavioral issues that exist? Now, what we will say is she may not be an elite psychologist, but there are certain factors such as the solutions that she provided to couples. She did
an expert. Would you consider an expert or below an expert?
Look at him.
I'm going to say that she's competent in the field of psychology.
Okay. So the reason I ask is because you gave her a doctorate degree. So if you're not an expert or not elite, then why would you get a doctorate degree in it?
Well, I'm not implying that she's not an expert. I never said that she's not an expert, but
you're not saying she is.
I am not qualified to make that determination.
You're the president of the university that gave her the degree, and you're saying you're a doctor, you have a doctorate, and you're in psychology, and you're a trained therapist. So if you're not qualified to do it, then how are you qualified to give her the degree?
Whoop.
I'm definitely qualified to give her the degree. As far as an expert,
how are you?
Well, finally, thank you, Mark Lamont Hill. Thank you for getting in his ass with this dumbass shit he's over here talking about. Shout out to you, Mark Lamont Hill, because I have been disappointed in you before. Golly. Thank you, finally, sir, for stepping up. Get in this nigga's ass, because this is stupid. Let's listen.
Qualified to give her the degree.
I'm the president of the university. We made the executive decision. It's within our right. We're a private Christian university.
I know you have the right to do it, but we're talking about like qualification in terms of expertise and knowledge. You're saying you're not qualified to assess whether she's an expert or not.
The reason why I state that is because I firmly believe, as someone who is a psychologist, that you should have a presidential position in the American Psychological Association to make that determination, as that's usually made during licensure, and they validate the aptitude and the eliteness and the competency levels and the informational techniques on whether or not you're profound in your field, because there's a difference between earning a doctorate and being licensure. Those are two different things.
Oh yeah, we done went down the licensure road, Doc. I'm with you. We agree wholeheartedly on that. Where did you get your doctorate from?
I got my doctorate from Northwestern Christian University. I also have another one from Atlanta College of Liberal Arts and Sciences.
Okay. And your doctorate is in what?
I have a doctorate in counseling and a doctorate in business administration.
Okay. Is that university similar to the one that you run now?
No.
The one you got your counseling degree in, is it accredited?
It is accredited.
By whom?
That I don't work for Northwestern Christian University. I only attended there. I don't know.
Is it one of them regional ones that most schools have, or is it like a religious one? That's what it is.
It's a regional accredited. It's a regionally accredited institution.
Okay, cool. And when did you get it?
I got it in 2021. I also have a postgraduate degree in educational psychology from Liberty University. I'm pretty sure you probably heard of Liberty University.
That one I've heard of.
Okay.
That one I've heard of.
Okay.
Yeah. So how did you connect? And now I'll ask you about Jamal Bryant. How did you connect with Dr. because there's a lot of Bryants here, a lot of Dr. Bryants here. How did you connect with Dr. Cheyenne Bryant? How did this happen?
How did this occur was I did a qualitative research on who was speaking about Cheyenne Bryant. So what I did was I looked online, who's talking about Cheyenne Bryant, who's releasing press releases about Cheyenne Bryant. One of the most notorious media platforms that was discussing about Cheyenne Bryant was Dr. Jamal Bryant. So I decided to send him an email and inform him of what occurred. Also, it was very personal because I didn't really believe in his behavior and his decision making. He's a pastor. And so for him to criticize Dr. Cheyenne Bryant about and speculate on whether or not she had a degree, I don't think that was Christ-like, as that's a huge contradiction in the Christian tenets.
That's a fucking lie. This is what I don't understand about people. Jesus would have broken this lady down to the ground over here lying to the people and using the people for clout and to get attention. Jesus would not have been pleased with this lady lying to folks about what she has earned and what she has not earned. Jesus would never have put up with this. Don't think that Jesus was passive. It's not a true statement. Jesus would get up in that ass, okay? We're not going to play these games, and we're not going to act like just because Jamal Harrison Bryant is a pastor of a church, that him and any other Christian person that would question this heifer for coming out here lying is somehow not being Christ-like. No, what's not Christ-like is you out here giving away fake-ass degrees so you can get some cooch. Because it can't be about nothing more than that. I ain't going for it. I'm not going for it. Give me a break. Jesus would turn over a table about this shit right here. We're not going to play with it. Bishop. Are you kidding me? You out here lying for cooch. And sir, we need to know, are you a psychologist or no? Huh? Tell the truth and shame the devil.
You're not supposed to deteriorate and be derogative towards your fellow Christian. So I didn't necessarily agree with that stance. But because he took the stance on, apologize about placing her on the platform. Because he took that stance, I want to provide him with the information. Hey, here's the proof. She has a degree.
So basically, you were saying if she don't have a degree, instead of crapping on her, we're gonna get her the degree.
We're gonna get her a degree because she's our sister, and what occurred, what the narrative that she projected is unfortunate. I'm not someone who's going to try to fact check on whether or not what she said is true or not. That's not my job.
It is your job if you're the president of a university who is handing out PhDs. What the fuck are you talking about? It's not your job. You damn right it's your fucking job. Especially if you are the president and the vice president. Clearly, you're not fully staffed. So surely one of them jobs is required to do the checking. Surely fact checking is necessary in some shit like this. That's why there is a such thing as transcripts, because motherfuckers want to fact check before they hire you for jobs that you say you qualified for. They need to know that you are. So they must do what? Fact check. This nigga right here, he can't be no more than 25, 26, maybe 30. He wants some cooch. And that lesbian lady does not want to give it to him. So I don't even know what he is doing right now. I don't know. If he don't want the cooch, he wants the clout. But this is ridiculous. Just fucking ridiculous.
What she said was there was a university who fraudulently manipulated her. And not at one time did no one step up and say, this is our sister. We're going to try to help you get your degree, or we're going to try to help retrieve your degree. Instead, the masses criticized her, and not one university stepped up and gave her an earned degree. There were two that gave her honorary doctorates, but not one stepped up and said, hey, we could attempt to acquire the transcripts in the National Student Clearinghouse and see what type of credit she got and grant her access, grant her credits. Nobody stepped up. Instead, they just criticized.
Let me raise a hypothetical, and it's just a hypothetical. Okay. If she doesn't have the degree and she wasn't telling the truth, how would you feel?
I will forgive her.
Because would you want to give her this degree that you gave her?
Yes, because of her circumstances. She possessed. Go ahead.
Please.
What's her circumstances? She's a liar. She's a fake. She's a phony. That's the circumstances. And you're saying basically you don't give a damn. You're dumb. You're so dumb. And the fact that you came out here and made a fool of yourself like this, and you're not done making a fool of yourself, we still got 15 more minutes of you making a fool out of yourself to listen to. It's a shame. Because your fake ass university that you probably just created once this whole controversy took place, and you saw how easy it is to say that you're going to start a university, call it whatever, and name it whatever, and then give out Kinko's copies of degrees. You did all that for what? Only so that you're gonna have to go back in hiding? Because we're gonna drag you from here to kingdom come if you continue to come out here passing out these pieces of paper to people. Now you talk about a degree mill, a diploma mill. This nigga right here is definitely running one, because he ain't running no school. This fool didn't even probably think about starting a school until he saw Cheyenne Bryant. Come on now. Give me a break.
She endured extenuating circumstances.
What are they?
I cannot verify if she had the earned degree from Argosy, but what occurred to her was very devastating. And I know if it was me that occurred, my heart would be broken. And so this has been a very controversial issue. And I just wanted to attempt to assist and provide support where I can as the president of Indiana Southwest Christian University. And it's unfortunate because that could have been a situation where she probably stopped her studies at all. She probably just stopped, because when you look at her
have you spoken to her directly?
No, I have spoken to her directly. Yes, I have actually spoken to her directly.
Yeah.
I've spoken
to
her
directly. Have you spoken to her directly since the school's been open?
No.
What?
Okay, so you.
Oh my God. You got to be kidding me. See, I missed this part. Are you serious? So he has spoken to her. Because, see, I was under the impression he hadn't spoken to her ever. And clearly she didn't apply, attend, or graduate from his whack-ass school that opened up 8 weeks ago. However, but he has spoken to her. It just was before he started this fake-ass school. Okay. Baby, you can't make this shit up.
You've spoken to her in life. You haven't spoken to her as president of the university.
Yeah.
Hold on. Ray Della Lewis said, run that back. Okay, I will roll that right on back. Hold on, let me go back. Say what now? Oh God, this is ridiculous.
I have actually spoken to her directly.
Wait, here we go. Let's go back a little further.
I cannot verify if she had the earned degree from Argosy, but what occurred to her was very devastating.
The fact that he's saying what occurred to her was devastating. What occurred to her? That's the question. What occurred to her? She didn't finish her classwork. Therefore, she didn't earn the degree, which is why she can't go to said school or the people who hold the records for said school, because they ain't gonna have shit for her ass, because her ass didn't complete the fucking schoolwork so that she could have the degree. This is ridiculous. But okay, let's listen.
And I know if it was me that occurred, my heart would be broken. And so this has been a very controversial issue. And I just wanted to attempt to assist and provide support where I can as the president of Indiana Southwest Christian University. And it's unfortunate because that could have been a situation where she probably stopped her studies at all. She probably just stopped, because when you look at her
have you spoken to her directly?
No, I have spoken to her directly. Yes, I have actually spoken to her directly. Have you spoken to her
directly since the school's been open?
No.
Okay, so you've just spoken to her in life. You haven't spoken to her as president of the university.
Yes, correct. This was actually a surprise.
Does she know? Oh, so she doesn't even know you gave her this degree.
She doesn't even know.
Got it. Okay, so that complicates things a bit. So then, this then in defense of in some ways in defense of Dr. Bryant. Then
hold on. I hate I have to keep stopping this like this. Very Cherry, you are absolutely correct. I was thinking the same thing. His use of words is kind of weird. Yes, like he can't correctly put a grammatically correct sentence together. A man who has his own PhD, a man who is a therapist, as he put it, a man who has been ordained as a bishop. This man should have all sorts of education and academic accomplishments behind him, so much so that he knows how to properly put his sentences together in a grammatically correct fashion. I couldn't agree with you more, Very Cherry. When he said, if that had happened to me, how did he put it? I can't even say it the wrong way because I don't know how he said something like that would have been devastating to me. However he said it, it was wrong. Let's just put it that way. And both times he said it rubbed me wrong, but I was going to let it pass. But Very Cherry, that is absolutely correct. The use of his words are weird. Golly. Leo Lady said he is not educated. He is lying just like Cheyenne Bryant. I agree. This is why he is the only fool coming out for her. Absolutely. The Dr. Bishop, Mrs. Piggy Braxton, PhD, says, is this a prank? It feels like it. It feels like we are all being punked. Yeah, that's what it's given. And the student Talano said, he is an educated mushmouth. He's probably from Augusta too. We've already gave the word. Nesto and Nature Boy might as well keep it going. Nature Boy, Nesto, and what's that boy's name? That man's name that killed his girlfriend? That Sylvia was over there covering. What's that man's name? He from Augusta too. You got some over there in Augusta. I'm glad you moved at the student Tylenol. Because something's going on over there in that water. Child. And I'm still fearful that one of these motherfuckers is my cousin. Now that's what scares me. Okay? I stay up late at night worried about this. Yes, Cecil. Yeah, that damn Cecil. He was from Augusta too. Attitude and Tylenol. I hate to think that one of them three niggas is my cousin. Jesus. And yours too. The fuck? Okay, let's listen.
Because I can't hold Dr. Bryant accountable for getting a degree from what some people, not me, but what some people would call a diploma mill or a fake university. I can't verify your university one way or the other. So I don't want to speak ill of it. I don't know enough. I don't have enough information to speak on your university. But I can't blame her for getting a degree from this place if she may not even know she got the degree.
Oh, she know by now.
She might have found out on Jamal Bryant's feed today.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct.
Okay. Well, this has been fascinating, my brother. Genuinely fascinating.
Is that what
how many students do you have now?
Right now we have 250 students. We're very small.
Lies. Do y'all believe that there are 250 students that signed up for this fake ass school in the last 8 weeks? He's a motherfucking lie. I don't believe that to save my life. He is lying on the Lord, and he is using the Lord as a way for us to supposedly believe that his school is real. He put bishop on his title. using the Lord once again to try and make us think that he's telling the truth about his damn accomplishments and his earned degrees. And ain't no way in the hell I'm supposed to believe he got 250 students in that raggedy, no accreditation having, no Google acknowledgement having ass school. Bullshit. Bullshit. Boy, stop it.
A private Christian
That ain't
university.
bad for 2 months. That ain't bad for 2 months. How much does it cost to get a PhD out there?
Oop. Huh?
It costs a lot. It costs a lot. It costs $75,000.
So wait a minute. You got people who are going to pay $75,000 to go to your raggedy ass school that the state of Indiana, Google, and nobody else has accredited or takes seriously. You got 250 people that go there and you charging $75,000 for your raggedy ass PhDs that you gave to Cheyenne Bryant for free without any proof that she even completed coursework anywhere else. Nigga, stop with the bullshit. This is what I'm talking about. This right here. This right here. This is why you cannot. This man think we all stupid. Bill Terrace, my home, said, wait, they paying $75,000 for a fake degree? Students, I can make y'all a degree for $40. You have got to be kidding
me. How much does she pay?
She actually didn't pay a dime.
She gonna get a bill? I mean, she don't even know. I'm saying she gonna get a bill.
She didn't pay a dime. It was on the house.
This is kind of like an ad for. This is kind of an ad for your university in a way. It's a way to promote your university as well.
No, it's not an ad. It's actually me genuinely trying to assist someone who has been under tumultuous scrutiny and
Gotcha. Go ahead. So what's the game plan? You gonna send her the degree? How you gonna unveil it? It's gonna be like a.
It's already been mailed. It's already been mailed to her PO box. Her PO box is public information, and I've already mailed her a copy of the degree and her transcript.
You've already done what? Mailed it to her. How'd you get her address? Let me see if we can find her address. See, this what I'm saying. The shit we lying about. Let me see if I can find her address. Cheyenne Bryant address. Okay, she's 43. She lives in La Mirada. I don't know I know I'm probably saying this wrong. I'm learning all the cities and shit in California. I do see her phone number listed. Where is her address though? Oh, okay. Current address. She's on Imperial Highway. I don't know if that's like an office space. It sounds like it probably is. Oh no. This says that this is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,000 square foot home built in 1941, and it's valued at 1.3 million. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath for 1 million. Let me see something. That must be the cost of the building. That sounds like that's an apartment building or something. We're going to have to look up this here address. How he know this the right address to send this shit to? Imperial Highway. I see the address. Now look, I ain't doxing this lady. This is what this has said right here on the Google. I guess that's where let me see this space. Is this an office space or a home? Let me see, I'm looking. Imperial Highway. I guess it could be a home. Nah, this got to be like, I don't know what. I don't know what this is. So I guess he gonna send it to her to this address. She an hour and 11 minutes from me. If I get in the car right now, this address, hour and 11 minutes, I could get there. Shit, send it to me. I'll drop it off to her. Anywho, oh wait. Compton Ebony said, "Hey everyone, Lab Marat, is it Murata? Am I saying it right? Is down the street from you. Okay, you closer? Well, I'm sure he could email this fake ass shit to you, and you could get it to her closer and easier and faster than I can. She an hour and 11 minutes from me. Mm-hmm. I don't know if these are houses. It could be a house. I think these are houses. Yeah, these are houses. I'm zooming in. Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh God. Okay, let's listen, child.
Wow. You think she's going to use it?
Regardless, I really don't care.
Oh, you don't care.
You know, I really don't care.
You don't care if she promotes you? Okay.
I mean, at this point, you know, it's sort of, she's at the end of her career. She really has no, she said it, she has no aspirations to be licensed as a psychologist. She's had a successful career as a life coach. She may not use it. You know, as you stated, it's not a prestigious university, so she might not use it.
I'm not saying your university isn't, well, you know, your university is not prestigious, but one day it could be, right? I mean, everything has to start somewhere.
It's not prestigious. It's not going to be prestigious. He does not have 250 students. He doesn't even have a PhD himself. He is not a psychologist. He's lying and acting like he is. And I'm just not going for it. He's full of shit. Uh-oh. Wait a minute, Snoopalicious said, I'm right around the corner from there. Well, if that's the case, go on over there. Let's see if she really over there, because he might mail it to this address I just found, and she might not even live there. We should go knock on her door and ask her, what does she think about this degree? Ciao.
And I'm not going to diss your university just because it doesn't have accreditation or
I'm going to diss it mainly because it does not have accreditation. I'm going to diss it. I'm going to totally diss it because it's passing out shit to people and acting as if it's earned and should be respected. These degrees should be respected when the shit has only been open for 8 weeks, and the person who he's giving out this degree that he claims is earned and not honorary didn't even apply, attend, or graduate from said school. I'm dissing it. I'm dissing it. I'm definitely going to diss it. I'm going to diss it because why? It's not accredited. So the reason why you're not going to do it because it's not accredited, I don't know why, Mark Lamar Hill, but I am. I don't understand why you aren't, but I am. Okay, sir.
Or faculty or a building or anything like that. You know, those things come over time.
Shit.
I saw her PhD, and before I let you go, I saw her doctorate was signed by you on the left there as president of the university. Who on the right? Who's vice president of the university?
I'm vice president of the university, and just to clarify, we do have a credit.
That's how so they got that information. Who said that earlier? Was that, I can't remember who came out here and told us that the people out here on the internet are questioning this shit. They got it from this. They screenshot this, and he literally signed the shit as the president and signed the shit as the vice president. Do you notice that every time he has a weird, awkward answer to these very valid questions, he literally talks really fast and passes right back by it? Now, Mark Lamar Hill, you come back, you make this man explain why he is the president and the vice president. You mean to tell me? Let me tell y'all this. Now, a nonprofit has to have a board attached, and a board has to have at least 3 individuals on the board. Okay. Just 3. Now, if this is a legitimate school, now it could be a for-profit school. It could be, okay? And maybe, because a for-profit school is simply a corporation, and maybe it's a little different for a for-profit school, but a not-for-profit school is also going to require that there be a board, and there has to be at least 3 people on the board. So you mean to tell me that he didn't know 1 or 2 other people that could have been listed on said certificate? It doesn't even look like that's a real signature on those spaces. Let's go back. I got to go back to that. It doesn't even appear that. Hold on, let's look.
I'm vice president of university.
Watch how he goes right past it. But wait, I want to see this again. Hold on.
Before I let you go, I saw her doctorate was signed.
Okay, this is what I want to see here. So this doesn't look like a real. Now, maybe on the left, this signature looks kind of real. The one on the right looks kind of typed in. Like, a typed little scripted thing, but I can't tell. It doesn't look like. I'm just saying the signatures don't seem to be identical. However, usually, what's this say? President of the blah, vice president of the blank. Okay, I don't know why he couldn't find, since this is a fake ass school, why couldn't he just ask a fake ass vice president to stand in and sign this shit? Or why couldn't it just been signed by the president and the president alone? I don't understand what we're doing here. I don't understand why the W in the Southwest is lowercase. I don't know why it had to be initials to the word Southwest, if that's the actual name of the university. I've never seen a thing like this before. I'm a trainer, and whatever I would have people complete my trainings or complete cohorts of trainings that I was facilitating, even if I wasn't the facilitator, but one of my trainers was the facilitator, I would have to sign it, and then my facilitator would sign it. You understand? So if someone was participating in a boot camp, if you will, okay, and I'm not the main facilitator of the boot camp, but I run the boot camp, because this is real talk. I'm not making this shit up. This has happened. This is how it has worked, okay? My facilitator would sign it, and then he or she would have to bring it to me for me to sign it, because I'm the head of the department. Okay? You mean to tell me he the president and the vice president, and he done signed this fake ass shit on both sides? This is crazy as hell. But let's listen.
By you on the left there as president of the university. Who on the right? Who's vice president of the university?
I'm vice president of the university, and just to clarify, we do have accreditation.
Look
it's
how
just
fast
not
it goes.
recognized by the United States Department of Education.
True. It's recognized by God.
By religious accreditation organization.
Okay, now Mark Lamont Hill is trolling. He says recognized by God. I want to go back. Do y'all hear how he goes right past the fact that he's the president and vice president and wants to talk about the accreditation? We're going back to that. Hold on.
By you on the left there as president of the university. Who on the right? Who's vice president of the university?
I'm vice president of the university, and just to clarify, we do have accreditation. It's just not recognized by the United States Department of Education.
True. It's recognized by God.
By religious accreditation organization.
Okay, fair enough. So this degree is signed by the president and the vice president, and they're both you?
Correct.
Solid.
Is it solid?
Okay, I think that's all of my questions, Doc. I'm really, really grateful for your time. What do you hope, as I let you go, that Jamal Bryant take away from all of this?
What I want to say is I have the utmost respect for Jamal Bryant. I cannot be upset at Jamal Bryant, as I think that a lot of his narrative stems from ignorance. He stated that he couldn't even read the accreditation certificate. He stated that the school was not recognized by the state, even though there's documentation from the state. All I can hope and pray.
First of all, his ignorance doesn't match with your ignorance, because Dr. Jamal Harrison Bryant is an actual doctor of philosophy and theology. I think his is in theology, but he has an earned doctorate. And he, by the way, another person, now this is, look, y'all, I've said this 1,000 times. I do like Jamal Harrison Bryant. I've met him a couple of times. I like him. Okay. Now, I'm be honest, the recent interview I heard or watched of Tasha K and one of the baby mamas, that did disappoint me on so many levels. Okay. It disappointed me so much. So I do have a feeling, where that goes, where he is concerned, talking about Jamal Harrison Bryant. He's doing some real nigga shit and some real deadbeat daddy shit. Don't get me wrong. So I don't want to act like I'm uplifting his badass behavior. But I'm going to tell you the parts that, one of the main things, I should say, that I respected about him was the fact that he dropped out of high school. Okay? Jamal Harrison Bryant dropped out of high school, did not get a high school diploma. All right? His family is, are they from the Kojic, y'all? Were they Kojic leaders? His dad was like a high level elder within whatever whatever their denomination is that he grew up in. I know that his parents basically were high ranking within that denomination. And his sister, I think he has more than one sister, and they've all been high achievers, and he was showing his ass. I believe he might be the youngest or whatever, and the boy. So he probably really, that's another reason why he probably wasn't shit, in high school and not doing what he's supposed to do. But that little Negro got his GED and then went to Morehouse and then left Morehouse and went to Duke. And then after that, or during that, I don't know, he ended up with his PhD. Okay. And so I say all that to say, we're not going to play on his name and the education he earned, because I don't think he is really the ignorant one when it comes to this shit right here that we talking about. You, sir, seem real ignorant. Okay. Leo lady said his name is Haquel. No, it's Jaquel. Jaquel Pitts is his name. Okay. With a J. Mm-hmm. I call him phony ass, fake ass, Dr. Bishop Pitts. Okay. He on some fuck-ish. Oh my God. Okay, let's listen.
Is for Jamal to change his heart regarding Cheyenne Bryant.
Why?
And to implement a more Christ-like ideology and forgive her for whatever speculation that you may have and attempt to uplift her. And that's all I can hope. But like I said, I have nothing but the utmost respect for
but
Pastor
we can
Bryant.
go look at it.
That makes a lot of sense. By the way, in your letter to Pastor Bryant, you said that you couldn't release her transcripts because of FERPA. FERPA that's like the academic HIPAA, right? That's like the law that protects students, so you can't share their record.
He can't share shit because he ain't got it. He ain't seen it, Mark Lamont Hill, he ain't seen the shit because she didn't apply. So he wouldn't be able to share it because of FERPA, but the truth is he can't get it because of FERPA because she didn't release it to him in the first place. But let me hear how he answered this.
Right?
Yes.
But you don't actually have her records.
Thank you.
I do have her records.
How'd you get a record?
I'm the president of Indiana South.
Didn't this motherfucker say earlier that he's never seen anything? He doesn't have access to her transcripts. Didn't he say that? He said, we believe she completed the coursework based upon the words that came out of her mouth and the 20 plus sessions that she did online that he claims he saw. Am I tripping? Didn't he say that, Very Cherry? Oh my God. That's what I thought, Ray Della Lewis. What is we doing? See, this is what I'm saying. This fool is making even more of a fool of himself. Are you kidding me? Let me go back. I can't even believe he said that. I can't believe he said that. Oh my God.
Transcripts because of FERPA. FERPA that's like the academic HIPAA, right? That's like the law that protects students so you can't share their records, right?
Yes.
But you don't actually have her records.
Thank you.
I do have her records.
How'd you get a record?
I'm the president of Indiana Southwest Christian University.
Wait, you don't have so you don't have any of her previous records. You just have the records over the last 60 days.
Yes, I have her official. I have her official transcript from Indiana Southwest Christian University.
Oh my God.
But there is no transcript because she didn't take any classes.
Thank you.
There is a transcript. She has it. It's in her mailbox.
How many credits did she get?
Right.
She attained 60 credits.
60.
So you only need 60 credits to get your doctorate.
PhD.
At our institution, yes. There's many institutions across the state that you can get a doctorate with 30 credits. There are some institutions you can get
like
30 credits.
Yeah, like where?
Oklahoma State University, Liberty University.
Let me look this up. Oklahoma State University. I don't like liars. Let me see. Let's see if he knows what he's talking about. Okay. How many credits do you need in order to receive a PhD from Oklahoma State University? You need 60 to 90 credit hours, depending on whether you enter with a bachelor's or master's degree. Most programs require 90 credits beyond a bachelor's degree or 60 credits beyond a master's degree. Okay. But we don't know that she has any of that. But hold on. Let me see. Let's see. At Liberty. Okay. Now, how many at Liberty? Okay, it says you generally need 60 credit hours, also referred to as semester hours, to complete a PhD program at Liberty University. Though exact totals can vary by specific program, you can review the official program guidelines through the Liberty University course catalog. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's listen. But how could she have earned 60? Shit, I wouldn't know how she earned 6. How about that? Most courses run, and this is with accelerated courses, most accelerated coursework runs around 6 to 8 weeks. So explain to me how a university that's only been open for 8 weeks can give her 60 credit hours in an 8-week period. I want to know how.
Almost no university. There's very small schools. Yeah.
Got it. I know exactly what kind you're talking about. Okay, Doc. I want to thank you. This has been great. Appreciate your time. If there's any way we can be a resource, you're always welcome back here to talk. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Have a blessed day.
You too.
This nigga.
So that was Dr.
Bishop.
Or that was somebody. That was Dr. Bishop
Jaquel
Pitts.
Yes.
The more you talk, the more info you get. And this is why it's important to interview people. This is why it's important to do your due diligence.
I agree.
In this case, it's like some people actually, after watching the Jamal Bryant video, were dissing Cheyenne Bryant for going to this school. Turns out she had nothing to do with this school, so we can't blame her for that. This guy made up a school, made up a degree, and mailed it to her. Ooh. And he jumped in a conversation. He got in the mix with Jamal Bryant and them.
Yeah.
And ain't nobody wasn't talking to him.
Ooh.
You know, he came for them and they didn't send for him. So I can't hold anybody in that conversation accountable for what happened at that South Indiana. I can't remember the name of the school, but whatever it is, I can't blame them for that. That you can't blame Cheyenne Bryant for that. But there is a bigger conversation here.
What is it?
And that is the diploma mill. You know, and we could talk about this in another episode. I know y'all got to go. I know it's late on a Saturday night. But this is the problem. These degrees don't mean anything if we just give them away.
Thank you.
These degrees don't mean any. This brother is saying, I never met the woman. I don't know the woman. I ain't seen the woman. I've never encountered the woman. I didn't talk to the woman.
Right.
And I gave her a degree.
Right.
Forget about the drama with Cheyenne Bryant or Jamal Bryant or whoever for a moment. I'm saying that this is the problem. We should be attaining education.
Thank you.
We should be learning. We should be engaging ideas. And people make huge sacrifices to get these degrees.
Thank you.
I don't worship the degrees, but I do value the education.
Thank you.
But whether you want the degree or the education, either one got to be legitimate. But we're entering a moment where everybody wants a title, where everybody wants to be doc. Everybody want to go to heaven. Don't nobody want to die. Everybody wants these degrees. They don't want to make the sacrifice to get them. So what you end up with are these diploma mills where people will pay $75,000 to not have a degree. They'll pay $10,000, $25,000, $30,000 to get the diploma mills.
I wish I motherfucking would pay $10, okay, for a degree. I wish I would, and I ain't learned a damn thing. What good is the degree and out here saying I got it if I can't speak to the things that I was supposed to learn in order to gain it? Nigga, bye. Shout out to Mark Lamar Hill towards the end. Even then, he did say he is bringing up a good point. This is all about a diploma mill. And this was a dude who made up a school simply to be able to come out here and do what he did. Get attention and get the attention of people like Jamal Harrison Bryant and Mark Lamont Hill, for that matter. Miss Piggy Braxton, I'm sorry, Dr. Bishop, Mrs. Piggy Braxton, PhD, said, let me change my name back before Mark tries to interview me. Then folks said, I don't think that Vice President, Bishop President had any degrees. I don't either. I really don't either. I think he's full of shit. And if he can be the president and vice president of a school he made up 8 weeks ago, claiming that, look, the way he answered the question when he was asked, are you a psychologist? I think he had to double think whether or not he was going to tell the lie. And then he went ahead and said and went on and told the lie. Now, with that said, Attitude and Tylenol asked me if I had seen the school's website. So let me see if I can pull up. Does the school have one? I really want to know. I think you should have one before you come out here doing interviews and shit. But okay, Indiana Southwest Christian University. Okay. Oh, it came right on up too. Let's go. Let's see. Where is it? Indiana Southwest Christian University. Now there is a Southwest Christian University. Is this Indiana though? Southwest Christian University. It doesn't say Indiana Southwest though. Is this the same school? Okay, let me share my screen. I don't know if this is the same school, y'all. But we're going to look at it real quick. Anyway, let me see. A lot of stock photos here. Southwest Christian. Let me make sure. Where is this located? Our story. Oh, wait, let's look up the president. No, this ain't them. This a real Southwestern Christian University. Now make it make sense. Let me see. Where is the Indiana Southwest Christian University then? Does it exist? Cheyenne Bryant. I do not see an Indiana Southwest Christian University. Online Christian University. Southwest. There is no such school out here, y'all. It doesn't have a website. So how he get 250 students if they don't even have a website? Let me keep looking. I do not see a Southwest Christian University anywhere on here. Oh, you just sent me the link? Oh, you found it? Okay. Hold on. Let me see. Okay. Oh, there you go. Okay. Okay. Let me see if I can. Can I pull it up over here this way? Fuck, I hate when it happens. Okay, hold on. Thank you for finding it. Hold on. I gotta move it somewhere else so I can pull it up. Wait, hold on. Let's go here. This is some bullshit already. I can tell that. Now that much I can tell. Okay, hold on. I gotta move it around so I can pull it up over here. Oh, it won't even do it. Is it copy? Hold, please. Hold, please. We're almost there. Okay, VLenore. Put it there and then put this here and then paste it there. Paste. It won't even let me paste this dumbass shit. Hold on. The fuck? View, copy, paste. Okay, there it goes. All right, let me pull it up. Oh yeah. This is some crazy. I just don't understand people. Clout is crazy, ain't it? It is so important to have clout. So that is the link. Okay, pulling it up over here so I can see it and show it to all of you. We can look at it together. Boom and boom. Okay, now let me unshare and then share again. Boom and boom. Okay, here we go. Okay, are we together? Okay, now Indiana Southwest Christian University, a private Christian university. Okay. Oh, there he is on the left. Well, who's this guy on the right? How did people just graduating left and right? They got on their robes and all kinds of shit. All right. Southwest Christian University offers educational programs for ministers. Indiana Southwest Christian University offers only educational programs that prepare students for religious vocations as ministers, professionals, or laypersons in the categories of ministry, spiritual counseling, theology, Christian education, religious administration, sacred music, Christian art, canon law, church communication, theocentric psychology, and an immaculate program called Spirituality and Social Work. Indiana Southwest Christian University offers the following degrees: Associate of Arts, Associate of Science, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Master of Arts, Master of Science, Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Theology, and Doctor of Education. And the email, if you would like to reach out to the president/vice president, the Dr. Jaquel Pitts, PhD, you can do so at his Yahoo email address. Okay? All right, you can do it right there. All you have to do is go to his Yahoo email address and then you can get the information there. Okay? What else? Okay, what is this? Oh, he did this for the people talking shit. What is accreditation? Accreditation generally means that a college or school has been evaluated by a group of educators and meets the accrediting agency standards. This is the part that he highlighted for us. This process is voluntary for the college. It is not required. However, accreditation is required for financial aid eligibility, recognition of degrees, or credits by employers or other colleges, universities, or schools. Easy transfer of credits, acceptance into some other schools, and other education related opportunities. So let me get this straight. It's voluntary, it's not required. Okay, it's only required if you want financial aid eligibility. He is out here charging people $75,000 for a PhD, but he ain't able to accept no financial aid for it. So you mean people who got $75,000 of cash, they want to just hand that over to this nigga? That's what we're supposed to believe, but he's not accredited? Okay, sir. Oh, he wants us to see this part too. The fact is that every school starts out unaccredited and then has the option to pursue accreditation if they wish. There's no law or federal requirement that any school must become accredited. Students attending these schools during this time are like all other college students, serious about their studies and wanting to improve their desirability in the job market. Who's going to desire this person who comes and gets this damn degree without any accreditation? Make it make sense. Hey, House of the Princess. Hey, girl. Hey. How you doing, girl? This is some mess, y'all. This is ridiculous. So let me get this straight. I'm just curious. How many of y'all would hire an attorney who received their Juris Doctorate from a school that wasn't accredited? How many of you would go to a medical doctor who received their medical degree from a school that wasn't accredited? I would venture to say that our brain, our mind, our mental is just as important as the rest of our body's health. And whatever it is we would want that damn attorney for, make it make sense. This is crazy pants, okay? This shit is ridiculous, and this nigga thinks everybody's as stupid as him. This is the whole site? Are you kidding me? This is the whole website? Well, where are the programs outlined at? I just clicked on details. I ain't got none. Where are all the programs and the classes that you take for each program and the amount of credits per program that's necessary? This is ridiculous. Would you say, Addison Talon said, I wouldn't hire a dog sitter with a degree from here. I know that's right. Oh, the princess said, I start my master's in the fall. Fuck these people with these counterfeit degrees. Baby, I can't. I wish I would have. I wish I would. go. I'm already in debt because of my fucking degrees. Can you imagine being $75,000 in debt of a fucking fake ass degree? Anyway, and then he over here talking about I do have her records. I have her records because I'm the president of the university. Yeah, but she didn't take any classes with you. So there are no records. Just like there is no website, just like there is no proper email address, just like there are no 250 students, you lying piece of shit. Ain't nobody going for that. Baby, anyway, that's it. That's all. That's all I got for y'all today. I'll be back tomorrow. Thank y'all for supporting your girl. Again, as I said, you know how it is out here in these streets right about now. I appreciate those of you that have contributed both Cash App and Super Chat today. I want to thank all of the moderators and each and every one of y'all for being here on today. Baby, before we get out of here, I'm gonna ask y'all though, do me a favor. Look, do me this one solid, baby. If you didn't hit the like button on the way in, please hit it on the way out. Okay, now tomorrow I'm supposed to be meeting up. I don't know if I'm I hope y'all, I'm supposed to be meeting up tomorrow with one of mine and many of yours favorite gospel singers. Okay, I'm not gonna say who it is just because I don't want to do that, but y'all keep them in prayer. I'm supposed to meet up with her during the day tomorrow. I hope that it happens. But if it doesn't happen, I will be back. I think I'm gonna try and squeeze in not only a live but also a Zoom if we can squeeze it in there. And there was something I said I wanted us to watch together. Wait, I'm gonna tell y'all what it is here in a minute. What was it? It was. Oh, I know what it was. Gorilla Glue Girl. So the Gorilla Glue Girl, she was interviewed by Tasha K. Tasha K released the interview earlier, I think today. She might have released it yesterday, but I saw it today. I have only gotten like about 15, 20 minutes into the interview. But apparently there is a movie, like a little short film done about her story of using that Gorilla Glue. So I want us to watch it over there in Zoom. Okay. I'm not going to watch the movie part. I'm just going to watch the rest of the interview, but I want us to watch the movie together. Yes, Attitude Talk. From what I understand, it is a new interview. I think it was just released like today or yesterday. Now, if she had done it and had it on her website, which I am a member over there, I did not notice it, but it definitely was released either today or yesterday on Tasha K's YouTube channel. So I want us to watch the little movie because I think the little movie is, let me see, from what I can tell, it's an hour. So the movie is only an hour. And that movie was done in 2025, but it's only an hour and 6 minutes. So we need to watch it. We need to watch it. If by some chance my meeting does happen tomorrow, then we won't be able to do all of that. Okay. But I'm going to try and make sure we do it. Okay. Now, with that said, again, I want to thank my moderators. I want to thank all of y'all for holding me down, child. And yeah, I thank y'all. I love y'all. And know this, I love y'all to pieces. And ain't nothing, not a damn thing you can do about it. Okay? That's that on that.
Can I get some nasty bass? It's gonna be kind of right tonight. Fellas, we're gonna talk about a girl who's fake, huh? Fellas, can I get you to put your hands together for that.